Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some things that I've been doing for the Pantry Challenge that is going on right now in the month of January. This challenge is from Jessica at the Three Rivers Homestead. So basically the rules for this are whatever you want to make it. Some people choose to, like eat up all their canned goods or work on eating up their canned goods, that sort of thing. For me, I was just trying to use up some of those random things, like in my freezer, just use up all the random stuff that I don't typically keep on hand or whatever. Just use them up. Get rid of them out of my fridge, freezer, cupboards, whatever. Part of the reason for doing this was I had to switch from my big freezer to my smaller freezer all my produce from last year because we're getting half a cow soon. So I needed to clear out that freezer, and in doing so I found lots of odds and ends that just needed to be used up. So I'm just gonna tell you about some of the things that I've used up so far. We're halfway through the first month of January, and so I thought this would be a good time to start the video. So some things I've done is I've made pancakes using yogurt instead of eggs because, eggs are expensive. They turned out okay, not quite like the regular, so I don't know if I'll make them that way again, but hey, it worked. It was food. Anna devoured them pretty quick, so that was nice. We have several roasts left from our previous cow that I wanted to use up, so I made roast with it one night, and I found a recipe from Roots and Refuge on her blog, Jessica's blog there. That's really delicious. I kind of tweak it a little bit because I don't have all the seasonings, but it's really delicious, and my family likes it. Comes out super tender. So then there was leftovers of that, and then I made kind of like just a beefy stew because I also made some bone broth, and there was some meaty bones in there, so I took the meat off those bones and added it into the leftover roast, made a stew with that, and then again last night I made it into another stew, added some canned potatoes and carrots, and made a third stew with it. It's mostly gone now, so we'll be done eating that roast now. So we also have a lot of potatoes that I need to eat through, so I've made potato soup with that. I thought it was pretty good. We make lots of french fries with them, and I recently discovered a new way to have them using them as like nachos. So you roast them in the oven. I think the first time I made them, I put like oil on them and salt, garlic powder, and paprika, and probably some onion powder. Roasted them up nice and good, and then I put cheese on top and some bacon and also sour cream on the side to dip them in. So good. Probably one of my new favorite ways to eat potatoes. I got some blueberries, and I did not have room to freeze them, even though I really wanted to. I ended up not having room for them, so I ended up making some blueberry muffins. Well, actually, Anna made the blueberry muffins, and they turned out really, really good. I was really surprised at how well they turned out. Usually mine don't turn out that well, but hers turned out super good. We had some French toast bread left in the freezer, left from a Cambridge trip we were supposed to go on that we never ate. So I turned that into French toast, and everybody enjoyed that. I had a pizza dough in there, again from camping, and we had never eaten it, so I made pizza with that. It didn't turn out quite as delicious as fresh pizza, but it worked. I had tried out freezing some of my sweet potatoes into fries just to see how they do, and they were starting to get a little bit freezer burnt, so I quick fried them up. They were good. Definitely fresh is better, but it worked. So yeah, that's about what I used up for this first half of the month. I did make bone broth, I think I said that, and I made a whole bunch of broth, like 5 quarts, so I froze that. Kind of got rid of the bones, but also made something else with it. So that's what I made for the first half of the month of January. Hopefully I'll be able to come back at the end of January, and then it also goes into February as well. So we'll see what other things I can use up in the next couple of months, just those random odds and ends. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.